Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lucky Frog Gaming. I'm your host, Crystal, and this is Joe.
And today we have something very special for you. While we're at BGG Spring, one of the exhibitors there, Kess, was doing some demos, and actually we got to meet Court and Gabriella. That's what I meant to say. Who were absolutely fantastic.
Such a great interaction.
Yeah, terrific.
Really genuine.
Genuine, such a good word. They were very genuine. They took the time to really interact with us on a very meaningful level. Talked about the different games that they had going on there.
A lot of exciting new things to come.
Oh yeah. The Tamagotchi game that they got coming it is going to be an absolute blast. Definitely can't wait to get our hands on that. But today we're actually going to be doing an unboxing and playthrough of this beauty here, Hunter x Hunter, the 287th exam. So if you are not familiar with Hunter x Hunter, it is an anime. It's an absolute classic. There is some, I won't give any spoilers. You got to go.
That doesn't sound like you, Joe.
Yes, the Tamagotchi game was super cool. There was poop and
eggs, and it was so cute. It was so colorful.
The nostalgia factor was huge.
Oh, huge.
And speaking of nostalgia, if Hunter x Hunter is one of your favorite animes, this game is packed with lots of really good nods to the anime. Feels very authentic. They even got, we're going to see the Hunter's license here. The characters feel on brand for themselves. This is a cooperative game, which is definitely going to be a good thing. So you're not going to see, hopefully, too much competition between ourselves today. But instead, we will be looking to help each other get through these exams by battling different competitors using a combination of dice, special abilities, and leveling up. So some really fun mechanics that we're going to get to explore.
We had a pretty long demo with it, and I was very impressed how it plays through. So I'm excited to do a full game and see how it goes.
Yeah. All right. So let's break into this bad boy. You want to do the honors?
Absolutely.
All right. I mean, you could do it on camera a little bit more. I mean, they want to see the excitement here with the unwrapping.
I hear you, but I at least have to get it started.
Oh, okay. I feel like your Christmas home movies would have been very, like, you're opening the present, no, put it in the camera. Like, we want to see you unwrap it. There it is. Oh, shiny.
Ooh.
Wait, you guys want to see a fun reaction? Watch this. All right. I'm sorry. Did it for the likes. Sorry. Sorry. There we go. I knew she would not like that at all.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Because we didn't actually get to see the unboxing because it was already set up.
It was set up.
It was already set up. Oh, here we go. We got, I get a little detail, the full color print around the box edge.
Yes.
You know what? This is something, I don't know, maybe I'm weird. I like when the player guide kind of mimics the lid. It's oddly satisfying.
You know what? I haven't given that any thought, but you are right. I do have appreciation for that. I do like that, actually.
Yeah, because like you take it off and it feels like, ooh, like it keeps the aesthetic. Like you don't feel jaunted when you open it up. All right. Okay. We are gonna have some fun doing how we put this here. Hunter. I want to make sure that's there. I guess we all know what's playing. Put it here. All right. Let's go through some tokens.
Yes. So these are going to be some different dice manipulation tokens that we will see come into the game.
So Crystal, dice manipulation, that feels like a very gamer term. What does that mean?
Well, Joe, when you're rolling the dice and you want certain numbers and it's all up to chance, that doesn't always work so well in gameplay, but a lot of those dice games will have the ability to manipulate the dice to maybe change it a certain amount of number based on tokens.
Oh, okay. So this dice game isn't 100% just luck of the draw. I'm going to be able to maybe leverage these to get the numbers I need to be successful.
Yes, there is still some ability to plan ahead and tuck some of these tokens away to get the numbers that you need.
Well, fantastic. We'll have fun popping these out. In fact, I'm going to start popping these out while you... Oh, okay. Yes, we have nifty little bowls. Are these going to be big enough?
All
right.
Well, I think for what we need.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I'll start putting them in here. You do the next.
All right. Next, we have our meeples. And these are really nice because we've seen these already put together. They're going to stand up in this stand so that you will place them next to the choices that you will be making.
Yes. Do you want to tell the people, do you want to give the names of all of the characters that I'm messing with it. She absolutely has that is not on the quiz. No.
That may be the wrong exam for me.
Yeah, you have failed your first exam. Now, I'm not going to try to pronounce these names, but here, we'll go through. So some of the out of the box, the starting characters you will get to play with. We have, obviously, the main character, Gon. Or Gon. Okay, here, so I said it was cooperative, and for the most part, and we'll go through their different skills and abilities here shortly. Now, Hisoka is, if you know the show, he's a little bit more devious, a little less team player-ish, to say the least. His abilities are a little bit more selfish, but a great character to play with. We have Lua and I'm terrible with names. Like, I can barely pronounce my own name, so I apologize to all of the Hunter x Hunter fans. I'm going to absolutely say these names terribly. Please insert in the comments how I should say these if you know. This is Leo Rio. We should have listened more because she told us all of their names.
Did.
And again,
she made it sound so easy.
She wrote them up, and I
was like, "Oh, I'm going to remember this."
I've actually seen the anime. I am actually an anime fan. It's been some years since I've watched it, but I do remember liking it quite a bit. But I'm a big game fan, and the gameplay of this is absolutely fun. So we got that. All right, so you're popping out these characters. Oh my God, look at these guys. A little absolutely gorgeous here.
Yes, I like it. First player token.
Oh, there you go. Look at this first player token. There we go. All right. Then we're going to have some decks of cards here. So these are going to represent the various enemies that we're going to fight, as well as our player abilities. And of course, you can't have a dice game without dice. Ooh, that's a good spot to put them. Well done. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right, you want to show people the dice? I'm going to keep popping these.
I would love to. And so they will have a bag because you'll be randomly drawing. Because there will be different colored dice, ranging from red, green, and purple, with a variation of amounts in the bag.
Which I'm sure it actually has in the instructions.
Yes, I don't want to.
And it is going to matter. So
it does, yes.
your characters are going to start with a set number of dice. And the way that you use dice is actually really interesting because they get burned, for lack of a better word. The dice get burned when you use them.
Mm-hmm. And you have to have the ability to revive them.
Yeah, and so you actually are going to have to...
Or draw new ones.
Revive them or draw new ones throughout the game. Or you're going to take wounds. And that's like one of the lose conditions. If you take too many wounds, you're going to end up losing. I could use one more container, actually, for the reroll. So I'm just going to pop out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And so you're going to notice with the tokens, unsurprisingly, there are matching tokens for the red dice, the green dice, the purple dice, and the red dice. And now what is important about it is the red and purple are kind of your base attacks, right? You kind of think of it as like an intelligence style attack versus a force style attack. You got the eyes and you got the fist. And then the reds are kind of super powerful because they can count as either attack. So they are the most versatile, but the dice also get burned for good. So you can't heal those particular dice. There is a character that allows for that, but for the most part, you cannot. Okay, so pop quiz, do you remember what these are? Oh, goodness. These are the hunter licenses.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I was testing you.
Yeah. So we got proper hunter licenses here. This is what you're trying to achieve. If you complete the game, you will get your hunter's license, and all will be right with the world. All right. So I'm going to finish popping a couple of these out. You got the cards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. It's always satisfying, like the completed like cardboard, and like I feel bad throwing this out. Like I always want to like, what'd be cool?
Joe, I feel like this is a comment that most hoarders say.
But like, your sister, if she's still watching, she likes to upcycle. Like, come on, you could use this. Like I could picture this as like a lattice or like a you could put it somewhere and then like spray paint over it and it would make a really cool design.
Wow.
I don't want to. It feels bad. Okay, fine. Just yeet.
Joe.
Okay.
No, Joe.
All right. So then we have the red to go with the red dice. And then we have a very powerful token that you'll definitely want in your arsenal.
What token is that, Joe?
These little guys here are reroll tokens.
Yes.
So any dice-based game is, having the ability to reroll, is going to be a very powerful thing, because we've all been in that scenario where we really need a good roll and the dice just keep showing us those ones. And then the last element outside of the cards here, these are the wound markers. So hopefully we won't be needing a lot of these, but yes, that is it. Okay, so who are you going to pick to play with?
Let me see this one.
Which one?
The purple.
The purple one?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Gone again. No, Gone.
I think I'm just drawn to purple.
I'm a main character player. So, all right.
All right. So, your skill deck, sir.
All right. So, we'll try and set this up here.
And there are proper skill decks for each player.
Yes. So, your skills here, you'll unlock. So, this is going to be one of the main components on how you get stronger. They require experience. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 12.
And how do you gain experience?
Good question, Crystal. You gain experience by defeating enemies in the trials.
That makes sense.
So this is what we will start with. And so, for instance, one of my abilities, my first ability here, is whenever you roll a 6, you may put a die from your pool onto an empty dashboard ability. So when we're looking at our board, the dice that are in this area will be in the pool, and then this is kind of the activation area or the ability area, and then burnt or spent ones will be outside of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you? Let's figure out a way here. Player card. Always love this. Appreciation. Yes. This is a great way to know kind of what's going on. I do like a good iconography set. So this game.
A quick refresher when you're learning new games, or even games you haven't played in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, you can kind of pick it up and just look. Okay, hey, this is what that means. And then usually there's or the turn order. Is there a turn order card as well, or what's the reminder of effects? No. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, sometimes it's on the back. Frequently asked questions. Well, if I have any questions, I'm just gonna message my people at Cats. No, not really. So, I like the big. Okay, so everything here, like I was like, it's a big book, but everything, it's very well illustrated. Makes it super easy to kind of understand. It walks out some examples. Also, it's got like if you're familiar with the anime of like how they like will do like the cute little cutaways, and then it's like the baby anime version of the characters. I like that they've kind of included that.
You know how I love small things.
Yeah, very stylistic. And again, pretty straightforward. Okay, so we'll go through, and here's we had this discussion last night, actually. There was a game we were playing that didn't have a components list, and it really bothered the person whose house we were at. Because he's like, how do I know that I have everything when I put it away? He's very meticulous. So
that's fair.
Very nicely illustrated components. So we have our character dashboards. We're going to have our enemy cards, which we'll go through here in a second. And then we have a final exam deck. Which is 45 enemy, 30 enemy cards here. And then there's examiners as well. So you will obviously, in order to go through an exam, you will have to have an examiner card, somebody to actually do the examiner. Oh, and here's your dice breakdown. There's 20 purple dice, 20 green dice, and 14 red dice for those of you keeping track at home. Yes. All right. So let's get started. We can put.
I'm gonna put all the dice in the bag.
Put all the dice in the bag for sure. Let's start with that. We'll put these around here. And easy access for us. We'll remind ourselves what we're playing for. There's our hunter licenses that we're trying to achieve. I don't know that I'm going to get that to stand up. Fair enough.
Oh, catch it.
Oh my goodness. Dice down. Oh, and what are your home rules? If you're playing a dice game and a dice drops off the table, do you play it as it lies, or do you force a reroll?
Oh, that is a question.
What do you think? What would
I tend to feel like I think that can be made, whatever said person feels about it, to be honest. But for me, I think it's fair for me to play as it lies.
You play it as it lies?
Yeah, especially if other people can see it as well.
As long as it's visible of everybody?
Yeah. I don't want to be mistaken for...
Oh, you know what? Should I look this way even though I'm not looking at you? So on the camera, it looks like I'm looking at you? Like, oh, yeah. And then you have to look that way. You look away from each other.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
just make this harder than it has to be.
Yeah,
Joe.
absolutely. I mean, we could do it this way, I guess, but I don't know. It feels better because this is how we're sitting. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I'm with you.
All right. Boop. Take the dice. All right, let's get back to the show. All right. Boop. All right. So we got all right. So we're gonna go through the setup. We're gonna go through it together here. Story time. I'm gonna read it. Crystal's going to do it. Before we begin the exams, follow the setup in this order. Each player picks a character and takes a corresponding dashboard character, standee, and skills. All right, I got my character. Done. I got my standee. Yeah, so you need to make sure that your character and standee are in on the, if possible. All right. Take all the enemy cards and remove any cards for more players than you're playing with. Oh, so there's at the bottom of the enemy cards, there should be like a player count. So we want to take out any of the ones. So if we look at them, that are like 3 or 4.
Like these? Yes.
So we'll see if I can get it here. At the very bottom, it's like that's a 1. But if it's like this, what it has a 3, we can take those out because you will need to go through the enemies. So the more players you have, the more enemies you will have to fight. And this does play 4 players. There's 5 different characters to choose from, but currently supports 4 players to play through. Okay, so there's that. There's that. And then we have the examiners. All of the examiners are, they all will add a different element to the exam. And we'll kind of walk through them. I remember we had this particular examiner who makes you re-roll any 3s or 4s. Maybe it'll get in. Do I have to put it here? Come on, focus. There it is. Hey, look at that. 3 and 4 get re-rolled.
He looks awfully friendly.
Yeah, or like our good sea captain friend here, that the red dice are -1, but the red, oh, come on. There it is. Oh, that's a painful
Look at that cute little red nose.
It does look good there. Gets +1. So the tokens are stronger, but your dice are weaker. So again, you just need to plan accordingly. Oh, I remember this old lady. She was super tough. She definitely reminded me of like, one of my school teachers that was super strict. Let's see if we can get it in focus. This is more. This is why I could never be a weatherman. Like directionally, like trying to figure out cameras. Anyway, she makes all your dice -1, but all of your power-ups are 1. So we're going to shuffle these together, and then that will be here. All right, so did we get all of our examine? Wait, there's an order to them.
Oh, shoot.
Yes, I believe so. I believe there's an order. It goes blue. So there's different colors. So the blue ones will go on top. Are these the blue?
Yep.
Okay. So each of the kind of opponents has a colored background that corresponds to a difficulty, and the book outlines it very clearly how to set up your deck, because you don't want to fight obviously the strongest opponents first, so you will start with easier opponents, which are blue. Then we will go to purple. So do we have purple?
This one or that one?
Wait. Enemy deck. What? This looks like they're both purple. That's red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would go here. This purple and pink. I'm going to guess that they're the same. But they can't be. This is mountains. These have handcuffs. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Place enemy cards in the front of the deck. But I remember we played with these guys. They were definitely in there. I think that they might just be harder. Let's read. You know what? Let's read. Separate the remaining cards into 5 colors. Each of these colors represents enemy encounters. Okay, so do we have 5 colors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there are 5 colors. The image only has 4 in the book.
What is this counting as the 5th?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, I think that these 2 are separate colors.
I think so too.
Which is interesting. Oh, look. Here we go. Create the enemy deck reverse by shuffling the remaining colors. So we've now taken out all of the higher level ones into the following order. So white on the bottom. So these are white. Red. And then it says purple. But it's missing one. It's missing like a pink it's missing this.
What does this one say here?
It just says place the enemy cards on the top of the deck in the row.
Maybe these are starter cards. Starter enemy cards? And not the deck itself? Because, I mean, we definitely played with these in the very beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. These are blue. Those are purple. And it says 5. It says 5 different ones. But then it only lists 4 here.
Yeah, because I think this is the actual deck, and these are the ones that get laid out first. That's what I think.
Oh, you mean like, I see. Okay, so separate 5 colors, shuffle. Oh, you know what?
What?
You have to read the rules. My ADHD was skipping around. I saw this colored stack. My brain did not want to listen to, and you're 100% correct. All right. So if we read the rules, that's very clearly stated here. Separate the main cards into 5 different colors, which I did, but then I immediately went to the picture. My brain immediately went to this next picture. I stopped reading. That's on me. Each color represents enemy encounters. The 5 hunter exams. Set the shuffled pink enemies to one side. This is your starting enemy deck. Well done. Sorry, apologies to everybody out there who I just caused confusion for. The pink ones are your starter deck. So now we have an enemy deck, which we will place here.
What are the blue ones?
These are the examiners.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our enemy deck, our examiner deck, and then like this is like the active enemy deck. And then we have we'll figure out this final examiner. All right. All right, I guess, do we need to figure out the final? Let's see if we make it to the final exam, and then we'll figure it out. Because then, yeah, wounds, rewards, enemy deck, reminder, final exam. Okay, so once there are no more cards in the enemy reserve deck, you will get smaller each time. At the end of the round, if there are less than 10 cards total in the deck. Okay, so we want to get down to at least 10 cards. The final exam begins. Discard the current examiner. Shuffle. Okay, we'll figure that out. So now we know the end condition. We're going to do this until we get 10. All right. So steps. So the round, I think we're done with setup. So we have to get our pieces now. So on each card, these are the cards we took out. I was like, those
Gotcha.
are my enemy cards. Okay. So on your player board, there is a set. So for instance, I start with 1 red dice, 2 purple dice, 3 green dice, and 1 random dice. Crystal is going to start with 1 red, 2 green, 2 purple, and 2 mystery dice. Okay, so let's do that. So each player chooses a dice from their start. Oh, and then we get to place on one of the abilities. So first, we'll make sure that we get our dice here. So I'm just gonna grab a handful, and I'm gonna give myself 2 purple, 3 green, a red, and then I'll randomly select another green. Okay. So, like I said, on the player board, there are different abilities, and you will place one of the first things is for setup, you'll take one of your dice and then place it on one of these actions. So, for instance, my character's abilities are +1 to reflex tokens of this type. So these are the reflex tokens. So for instance, if I put this green dice here, that means my green reflex tokens would get +1. So instead of it modifying a dice 1, it would modify a dice 2. His ability, he actually gets 2 slots for that, which is really powerful. I have this ability, when you roll this dice, give a die of the same type +1 for each die in your dashboard slot. When you roll this dice, give a die. So I guess that means that I can roll this dice. And then, I think when it's saying when I roll this dice, it means a color. If I roll a dice of this color.
Yeah, whichever one you're putting over there.
Give a dice of the same type +1 for each die in your dashboard slots. So right now, I could, because I have 1 dice in my slot, I could give another green dice +1. And that goes for my dice or your dice. I can do that for either. Once per turn, you may increase the results of any player's dice for 1 for each these. Let's see. Once per turn, you may increase the results of any player's dice for each of these types by 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that means, again, I can bump your dice from a 4 to a 5.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
My ability is +1 for the reflex tokens of this type, whatever color I place there. If you use a reroll token on this dice of this type, give it +1 this turn. This one, if you use a reroll token, you may use it on any number of dice of this type, including other players, which I think I want purple, and I want to do use it on a dice that's been rerolled and then have a +1.
If you use a reroll token on a dice of this type, give it +1 this turn. Okay, so
because I feel like if I'm using the reroll token, I'm already really trying to get something, so I need an extra boost.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So then you're going to be prioritizing reroll tokens then for your character.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. As we face new opponents, they're going to give us different abilities. And I believe that there would be, there's probably detailed instructions on these abilities as well. Let me see here. Moon Cube, reminders, rewards, final exams, skills. Each character has skills that gain access and experience from the player. Maybe not. Okay. That's fair. Maybe the understanding is that, and I think what we heard from Court was like, you just kind of play it as like you read it and whatever makes sense to you. Okay. So now we're set up.
Yep.
So now we get to flip over the first
Examiner.
Oh, which is so funny. That is completely random, but that is exactly
it did get shuffled.
That is exactly what the starting deck had. So he makes the 3s and 4s re-roll. So we got that. Place the enemy cards from the top of the enemy deck so that there is one more than the number of players. Okay, so we're going to flip 3 enemy cards. Since there's 2 of us, we get 3 enemy cards. And so maybe we want to switch these. Maybe we'll put the examiners up since they get rotated less anyway. And then this deck goes here. And then we can even do this actually. There we go. So we can see our enemies. All right. So the youngest player takes the hunter's mark, which is the first player token. What is, oh, you're trying to, what is happening here?
I'm getting it.
All right. Did you figure it out?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So, hunter's mark will go to you.
Okay.
Because you are the youngest.
I am.
You're a baby. Anyway, we're not talking
There's some level of jealousy
No,
there.
we're not going there. All right.
Are you sure?
All right. Once per turn, you may increase the result of any player's dice for each of these types by 1. I feel like I'm going to make it green because your purple's already strong enough. And I'm going to get green. Okay. So I think we're all set up. Everything is here. I like that. And so our objective, let's talk about what the goal of the game is: to make your way through the exams, getting stronger so that you can pass the final exam and get your hunter license. Players will run into other hostile examinees who they must defeat to improve their skills. As enemies are defeated, players progress through 5 exams and the trials they face become more difficult. Dun, dun, dun. At the end of the game, each player will have to win against their final opponent. If they do, they obtain their hunter's license. If the majority of players have received their hunter's license by defeating their final opponent, the group wins. For an extreme test of skills and teamwork, all players must earn their license to win. I think that's where we're at. We are extreme. We both need to get it. Steps of a round. So here we go. Now we're getting into the meat of it.
Tell us, Joe, what are the steps of the round?
All right. Well, first, each player places their standee on an available enemy card in turn order. The player with the hunter's mark goes first, with the turn order moving clockwise. Like my board game Vanna White.
I am.
Each player rolls any number of their dice simultaneously. So yes, that is important. You want to talk.
So the dice that are on this board are still active dice that can be chosen from. But keeping in mind that the dice that you are rolling, you need to have a goal for the enemy you're trying to defeat and what you're shooting for on these enemy cards. But keep in mind, once they're used, they are dead.
Well, they're disabled.
They're
okay.
I was like, wound's not a word for it until they're revived.
Yeah, until they're revived. And so you can choose any number of dice. Like you could, I mean, it would be a terrible play, but I could roll all of my dice to try and defeat this, this low level character. But that would not.
But on these enemy cards, the ones that we have out here, these gray boxes can be a dice color of your choice. But then there are some that are out here that are very specific to the green color.
Yeah, so we'll take a look here and actually go through some of this iconography. I'll give this a second to
focus in.
All right, so we can see that this opponent if you were to face them at the top here, they are worth 1 experience point. So if you defeat them and get them, and we'll talk about
remember your experience points are going to be located on your skills cards at the bottom. So the more experience you get from defeating your enemy deck or enemy cards will gain you experience to unlock your skills from your skill deck.
Correct.
And they range from different numbers from 2, 4, 6, 9, and 12.
Yes. So as you defeat them, they will go into your defeat pile and will be removed from the enemy deck. Mm-hmm. Now, there is only one way to actually do that. That is actually for this character, you must have a 4 or greater green, and then this symbol here, which is like a torn card with an X. That actually is how you beat them. Now, other than that, you can still duel them and get their rewards. So if I was to duel them and say get a 2 of any color, I would get, it's out of focus. I would get a green power token.
And a reroll token.
And a reroll token. Come on. Come on. It doesn't want to be in focus anymore. Anyway, then the 6 is 3 power tokens and
2 tokens of your choice.
2 tokens of your choice, yes.
In which case you could choose the purple or the red.
Yes, correct. So that's going to be it. Now it is. Now it's in focus. My goodness, that is painful. We don't have to worry about this part down here. That's for single player. But there it is. So if we were going to battle him, this person here, contestant 281, then that is what we would be looking to do. And again, we do want to cycle through the deck, but also, there are benefits of battling to maybe get some rewards. You're going to see some characters that offer that have some maybe downside of beating them. So this particular contestant 362, if you only beat them with a 2, you do get the card, you do get the 1 experience, but you actually get a heartbreak. That is a wound.
Yes.
Wounds are bad.
They are. And you can only get up to 4.
If you get 4 wounds, you are out. So you want to avoid wounds at all costs. Now, that said, you will likely need to take wounds.
They're unavoidable.
Yeah, that's a good way. They're almost and certainly unavoidable. I mean, but yes, with that, you do get to refresh your dice. So there might be a scenario if you run out of dice. So if you have no dice in your playable area, then you have to take a wound, and then you get to refresh your dice. Okay, so you reroll. Each player spends reroll tokens, reflex tokens, that's what those are called, and uses their skill and abilities to modify dice roll and claim rewards from a challenge on the enemy cards. If your roll is too low to claim any rewards of the chosen enemy, you fail the challenge and receive no rewards. So you don't actually get a penalty per se, but you have lost those dice, which is a pretty big penalty in and of itself. Players continue left with Hunter's Might being passed. Okay. We've gone over the cards. Spirit dice may be played as any color, but only spirit dice may be played may complete a spirit challenge. So like we saw on these characters that have they have specific challenges for a certain color. Some of them do require the red spirit dice. Strength and insight. So green is strength. Purple
spirit is the red dice.
Is insight, and then yes. Yes, and then so we got
because the red ones are like wild, right?
Yes, so the spirit cards are wild. Examiner deck, dashboard abilities.
I was interested in this.
Yes. So the.
Okay.
Wounds. At the beginning of a player's turn, they may choose to take a wound and refresh all of their dice.
The wounds are going to be located down here at the bottom.
Yes, you can use. Can you reach the main camera? Oh,
There we go.
Oh, that actually worked out well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, at the bottom there. So the players take all their damage dice. So that's what they're called
Yeah.
damage dice. Returns them to the dice pool undamaged. So your dice pool is undamaged. Once you're used, they're damaged. A return and may place one of them on a dashboard ability. So that's how you can also get more abilities. Then they take a wound cube and put it into one of the wound slots on their dashboard. So you do not have to go in order. You just have to choose.
What are the 4 different types of wounds, Joe?
What are the types of wounds? You mean like heart and soul?
Yeah.
No? Loneliness?
Joe, focus in.
Oh, sorry. No, it's wound penalty. So you can choose to lose 2 reroll tokens. I like that you're just cutting my face in half with that board. No. Keep it up. They care more about the board than my face. Take a -2 experience card. Oh, that's what you said. So this would be lose 2 EXP.
Which you gain from defeating your enemies.
So that would offset some. You would have an EXP penalty. Lose 3 reflex tokens of any combination, or damage 2 dice. So take 2 dice out of your pool.
Yeah.
Okay. If a player gets 4 wounds, they are out of the game. The other players may continue playing if they choose, as long as the majority of players are still in the game. Okay. I think that's pretty pretty good.
And when we use this, does this dice just come back on the next round?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, it's an active ability. Oh, okay. So yeah, so it is. So this was an active ability. So it's not passive. So when you roll this dice, so I think you can choose to roll this dice as part. So there's an active ability and inactive ability. Okay. So you have like your reflex token bonus ability. You have an active ability. So like this, if you lose a reroll, if you use a reroll token on a dice, oh no, you just have 2 passives. You don't have any active abilities. Because this is when you roll this dice, give a dice of the same +1 for each dice in the dashboard slot. Or like this character has after rolling, you may roll this dice to add it to any player's roll. So he's a very.
Actually, I think I want that guy.
You want that guy?
I think I want this guy.
You can switch. We haven't started. That does seem a tad more helpful.
I'm just so drawn to purple. It's kind of like you and the turtle with harmonies.
Oh, don't even get me started on Harmony's turtle. 3, 2, yep. All right.
Purple it is. This one. Boop. He's ready. So yeah, I'm choosing the one that after rolling, you may roll the die to add to any player's roll.
Gotcha. Okay. When the enemy deck runs out and needs to be shuffled, add cards from the enemy reserve deck. So this is the enemy deck. This is our enemy reserve deck.
Yep.
It started with 15 for 4-player, 12 for 3-player, 9. So was there 9 cards in it?
For the pink?
Yep, there should be 9.
Yep.
Nice. All right. I think that's what we got.
Okay.
Let's begin, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, lead us off, Leo.
All righty. So, I believe I'm going to try to get some experience points without trying to take a wound. I do think I'm going to go for this guy here, and I want to shoot for a green die.
Okay. Well, that's fair. And
actually, to be honest, I think I might go for this one and stock up on some reroll tokens. Since
well, that's not reroll.
Sorry, not reroll token, but dice manipulation tokens.
The reflex tokens.
Yeah. Because then I will actually choose to do one purple die, see if I can get a 6. If not, then I will have my extra ability there.
Oh, you're going to burn 2 dice on that?
But this refreshes.
No.
No?
No, it goes into the wound.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because there's an ability. So I think.
Oh.
And this isn't even the right one.
Oh, you're right. I forgot to change them out. Thank you.
Yeah. So no, that will be gone. That's a one-time use.
Let me think about this for a second.
So your ability is when a player uses a die from the dashboard ability. So yes, so you probably do want to unlock this one.
Okay.
Because then when a player uses a die from the dashboard ability, heal it. So you can bring it back. Then you add a purple. If you heal from an enemy card reward, you may heal one of the dice onto your dashboard abilities. So traditionally, healing does not allow for that, but you would be able to do that.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I think you can still go for this one here.
Okay.
Because if you do green, I think I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go for 2 green to just try to get to try and beat him as well to get some early experience. And then if not, I'll almost certainly get 4. And then if nothing else, I can increase the results of one of your dice.
Okay, but just roll 1 green.
Yeah, because I mean, you really just want the 4.
I really do want the 4.
And if you get a 6, then I mean that's a bonus. We'll figure it out. Okay. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my gosh! Wait. Oh no.
You got the 4.
I mean, I got the 4, but where's your dice?
Right here.
Roll it. We're supposed to roll something.
Oh
my. Well, that's awkward.
Yeah, I felt like it hit the side of the board.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I mean, I could bump yours to 3. It doesn't.
Or I could just take the 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna have to take the 4, which gets me 4 reflex tokens, which isn't terrible. But...
Yeah, I get 1 green and 1 reroll.
Okay. So sometimes it be that way. And now we didn't. So now we didn't defeat them. So they just they get put aside. We will have to face them again at some point. Oh wait.
What?
But wait. That isn't the end of the story. At least for me, it's not. Well, hold on. We forgot about our examiner. We forgot about our examiner. So hold on. Now, see? So.
Oh.
So this is yours. So I could technically bump your 2 to a 3.
Okay.
And give you a reroll.
Because our examiner rerolls 3s and 4s.
Yes. So let me reroll my 3 first and see what I end up with. 3. 5. Okay. Fantastic. Actually, that worked out. So I got 6. So actually I need to return this.
You get some. You get 2.
Oh, I get 2. Fantastic. Okay. So that worked out. I didn't have to use my ability.
Okay.
So now my question to you is, would you like...
Yes.
Now there's a risk.
What's the risk?
You could roll a 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to activate my ability. I'm going to bump you to a 3. The examiner says no 3 is allowed. And now you're going to roll a 6.
Oh.
Or you could roll a 1.
Man.
Or you could actually just roll the lowest, worst number and then get nothing. Okay. Well, that's one way to play the game. I'm off to a fantastic start. I have defeated my first enemy. I now have 1 experience, and I am 1 step closer to unlocking my first ability. Leo.
Give me my guy.
Did nothing. Lost the dice.
He was there.
Up is not at all.
He was present.
I even used my ability on you. Very disappointed.
Sometimes the dice just aren't in your favor.
Apparently. All right. How do we... I'll just put them over here. All right. So we got this. We got this. We got this. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Player token passes to me.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, I have 1 red. That would be pretty risky because I don't really have any way to manipulate that dice. I'm not looking to take a wound. I mean, this guy seems pretty easy. I mean, 2, 4, 6. I could just roll 2 dice. But I feel like you want the purple. What are you thinking?
I am thinking the purple.
Yeah.
Wanting to go for the 4 or the 6. And then I also have a safety net here.
I think I'm going to go for this guy here. I think I'm going to do 2 dice. I think I'm going to do...
Ooh, actually, I could go for that one if you wanted to go for purple and try to go for the 4. And if I don't, adding this dice will surely get me to 8.
Well, not surely. You rolled a 1.
Well,
I mean,
initially I had 2.
I mean, I'm open to either. Who do you want?
I want to go for this guy.
Okay, technically I get to pick first.
You do. But you said which one? You were
okay.
It sounded like you were asking me, Joe.
I was asking because I don't need to do purple for him. So actually, I'm probably going to roll my green dice because I can bump it to, and I can even bump it another one.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my last green dice here. You're going to use your purple die?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. I rolled a... Wow. They were just both roll 1s?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
So you're getting a 2?
Yeah, so the reflex tokens... Well, now... So the reflex tokens... Like, does it add it to the dice? So, like, would I... Because, like, if I bump this to a 3, does it re-roll?
Yes.
Or do we think that
no, it bumps it, it re-rolls.
You think if you bump it to the number, because it actually bumps it?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my special ability to bump it to a 2, and then I'm going to use a reflex token to bump it to a 3, and then I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Better use that token and take a 2.
I guess I'm going to use this token and take a 2.
All right, I'm rolling mine. I'm shooting for a 6.
All right, good luck.
Or, yeah.
Holy cow, that was brutal.
Whoa.
We're failing this exam.
We are, and I take a wound.
You're just straight taking a wound.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. I wonder if you can take a wound that you can't pay.
Oh.
Like, can you take the -2 reroll tokens? Because you don't have any.
I don't know.
Rulebook.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, let's see what the frequently. When you're finishing a round, nope. Nope. Oh man, this is brutal. If doesn't really say. Oh, here we go. Sorry, it does say. I have to read. I'm really bad at reading comprehension. So, okay, then take a wound cube and put it onto a wound slot on the dashboard. You may only choose a wound slot that you can pay the penalty for unless there are no others available. If a player runs out of dice, they immediately take a wound and refresh their dice.
So I have to lose 2 dice because that's the only one I can give up.
Well, no, you can take -2 EXP.
Oh. So then I would need to get to 4 to be able to open this one.
Yeah.
All right.
You're doing that?
I mean,
we did so much better in the demo.
We did.
I don't know what, like, I mean, we just now have rolled like 6 ones.
So many ones. All right.
Okay, so
I get a token.
You do get a token.
I'll take a purple.
And technically you took a wound. So when you take a wound, all your dice do come back into play.
And I get to put one over there?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
All the ones but the red ones. The red ones don't get to come back.
The red ones do not. They get permanent spent. Yes. Because you took a wound, you can put one in your ability. You're going to do that one again? Oh wow, you have a
Yeah.
Remove this dice to ignore a wound penalty. Player still gets the wound. Well, that would have been nice. A little late for that.
Right?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you get?
I get a purple and a reroll. It only cost me 2 in my soul.
Put those back in the bowl.
Goodness. We didn't defeat anybody. Deck didn't get any smaller. And if the deck doesn't get smaller, that means we can't face higher enemies that have other abilities that give us things. Okay, so this will be the last set with this examiner. Oh yeah, he's terrible. All right. So you get first player token.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna slide it.
I was like, why wouldn't you just slide that?
I'm just gonna slide it.
All right, I think I'm going for this guy.
You going for him? You're gonna take him out?
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 purple die. Because clearly I'm not doing well with 1.
I only have purple die.
Oh.
But that's fine.
Yeah, I can aim for the green on this one.
I might go red for him. After rolling, you may roll this dice. So I think that you can use. Would you be willing to use your dice if I don't roll a 4?
Yeah.
To bump my guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go here and I'll try to defeat him with my red dice.
All right, I'm going 2 purple.
Okay.
Oh.
I rolled a. Oh, we just had this discussion. Why are you not rolling it here?
Because I wasn't doing real well over there. Maybe it's that side of the table.
This table is cursed.
But this was a 2, so I get a 6. Do you want to see it? I'll go get it.
I mean, I do see it, except that you have to re-roll your 4.
Dang it.
You're
Okay.
at 4.
I could re-roll one.
That's not a reroll. That's a +1.
Oh yeah, that is.
I'm going to reroll mine. Because then, I guess if you wanted to use yours to get rid of this guy. Got a 4. I have to reroll 4. I got a 2. Well, crap. I would appreciate you use your dice on me.
Okay. Do I roll it?
Yeah, it's your dice. Now you.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. So thank you. I get 2 red, but I don't have any red dice. I do get him, which is fantastic, which means I unlock my first ability. Dun, dun, dun. Whenever you roll a 6, you may put a die from your pool onto an empty dashboard ability.
I did not defeat him, but I did get 4 reflex tokens.
Okay, that's strong. The red dice is now... I couldn't remember. Did she say it goes back in the bag?
No, they don't go back in the bag.
Yeah. Okay, we'll check that later. Because I feel like we're going to... Well, maybe not. We're probably going to die before it matters.
I mean, at this rate.
Okay, so now we're going to look at the deck. We're going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more, please, up the top. 7, 8, 9.
Sorry.
And we will shuffle these together. And see where we go. Our first 3 opponents. Oh, we got a new one. All right. So we now have a new opponent. He definitely requires some big dice. I think you could take him. I think you can take him. I think you roll.
To get a 10?
Oh, and because once it reshuffles, we get a new examiner. Oh. I have no idea what his thing means.
Re-roll tokens equal... infinity of re-roll tokens?
I know, that's kind of how I read that. I actually read it as re-roll token. When a player uses a re-roll token, they re-roll all the dice they roll.
Oh, okay.
So you can't just
re-roll one.
You can't just re-roll one. So that has a pluses and minuses to it.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I think we played him wrong.
Yeah?
Because what it says is if a player rolls a 3 or a 4, re-roll that dice.
I did.
Well, no, but we were doing it like we bumped it to a 3 or a 4 and then used that to re-roll it.
It's okay. We didn't really benefit that high.
No, it actually hurt us, but like that'll be important because there's another one that does if a player rolls a 6 or a 1, re-roll that dice. So I guess it does not. Wow. Oh man, this one get. Oh man, some of these examiners are mean. I don't want to look at them anymore. All right. So you're up first.
No, you're up first.
Well, there's 2 guys who require red dice. I don't have any red dice. I mean, the only guy I can really go for. I mean, I think I can just. I think I'm allowed to skip, right? Like I can just go. I'm not going to fight this round.
I'm not sure. I think so.
Let me see. Like, can I choose 0 dice? Put your on your. I assume you're going for the blue guy.
Sure.
I mean, technically, you have red, so you could go after, but it just doesn't seem like.
Not going to be optimal.
No. I am seeing if you're allowed to not fight. If you can just if you're allowed to. I don't know. I want to say no, because then if you like, you could just wait. I don't know. I feel like the answer is no. I feel like that would be a weird thing to just to do. Enemy cards. You can re-roll and select what dice you want to roll. Simultaneously, each ship any number of dice in any color combination of pool or dice and try to match and exceed the challenge card. Yeah, it doesn't say. No. I mean, and it might say. Let me rephrase it. I keep saying it doesn't say, and then find out that it does say. Let me say it this way. I didn't read it because also my reading comprehension is at about a second grade level. So be fair to Kess, because so far every single rule that I've said wasn't in there was actually in there. I just needed to read the second sentence. I did not get past the first. So we'll assume that we have to roll at least one dice. So I'm going to go ahead and try my luck defeating this guy. I'm not feeling very confident. I don't have a red dice, so I'm going to hope for something here. I think I'm going to end up taking a wound, but I have three. I have 3 reflex tokens, so if I do take a wound, I can take the 3 reflex tokens and be way better off than you, because you were at -2 experience.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks
not
for reminding me.
That's not great. Like you're kind of going the wrong direction.
All right, so I'm going 2 green.
You're gonna go 2 green? Oh yeah, I guess I can give you +1 on your green.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. A 3. Okay, so this is the land of 3s, which we would have had to reroll all of them. So you're at 6. I can bump you to 7. Wait, yeah, why didn't you roll purple? The whole point was that you were going to roll purple so that way you could bulk your thing up.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I mean, I would have. Oh.
To get to 10.
I thought it was better to do green and try to just get the 10.
Well, I mean, you could have done 1 green, 1 purple.
Well, that's what I got. I'm choosing 7.
Well, I mean, I would be okay. Like, we can, for the sake of this, like, you should have rolled a green and a purple because you're not trying to match a color here.
Oh, I didn't know you could mix match the colors to try to go for 1 goal.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter because all this is saying is your total has to be 10. Sorry, I should have said that I wasn't paying attention when you said you were just going to roll 2 green.
Yeah.
No, you can absolutely mix and match any colors because you could have thrown a red in there. You could have done anything because you're not trying to match anything. You're just trying to get a total of that.
Okay.
So we'll pretend that you got, I'm not giving you another roll. You got a 3. I'm just going to pretend it was purple instead of green.
Oh, okay.
So you rolled 2 3s. You get 2 3s.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're not cheating that hard. Jeez, oh, Pete. So you're at, and I can bump you 1. So I'll use my ability. So now you're at 7. So I'll bump this to a 4, right?
And I'll use 3.
And you want to use 3
to get to a 6.
To a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. So well done. So you defeat yours, which so
I'm really carrying the team on this one.
Oh. Now you learn to play to the camera. Like, all right. So take your 2 reroll tokens.
Yeah.
And 2 of any other color tokens.
Probably green.
Probably green since that's what you have left. And then I'm going.
And then he gets to come over here.
Hey, now you're at -1 experience. Congratulations. Yeah. I am going to, I guess, just take 1 red and a reroll because I did not defeat my guy and I don't have any. So the red reflex can only be used on red dice. They can't be used. I guess I could bump it to, oh no, I could bump my purple to 4, but it's red. So that doesn't help me. Okay. So these guys go over here.
That one got used.
Used reroll. Okay.
Yep.
Our next 3 opponents. All right. Oh, man, these guys again. All right. Contestant 295, 362, and 187 is the worst. You get to choose. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Trying to go for a 4.
Trying to go for a 4. I'm gonna try my luck. I really want to defeat 187. I don't like his face. I got one token here. So I need a 5 and I got a reroll.
Yeah.
Are you rolling? You're rolling your green?
I'm rolling my green.
All right. Oh my gosh, a 2. You also rolled a 2. This is insane. Okay, I mean, I'm
bumping mine to a 4.
You're just gonna straight bump yours to a 4?
Because all I'm gonna have is a red one left, so I'm gonna hold on to those reroll tokens.
You think the reroll tokens are more powerful than?
Well, it's the only thing that can affect this die that I'll have left.
That's true, I think. I can't remember. You might be able to use reflex token. No, I would say that that's probably true. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna use. I have to use a I mean, technically, I could beat him and take a wound. It does defeat him. It's just like I defeat him, but at what cost to myself? You know, like I don't want to take a wound. Although, if I take a wound, I do get to refresh all my dice.
Right, and you are.
Which I have to take a wound next time anyway. So, all things considered, actually, I think I will do that. I think I'm just going to say, you know what? I'm okay defeating you that way. I'm going to take a wound. I'm going to get rid of these 3 because I don't have any red dice left anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this guy. So now I'm up to 3 experience. I have defeated 3 opponents. I have 3 experience.
I have 2, but I'm still at -2.
Oh, so you're at 0 now.
Yep.
Congratulations. And so these are going to come back in. I'm going to. I feel like I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to get greedy here and make green super powerful. Or should I mix it and put a purple one there as well?
Probably purple.
You think?
Yeah.
Once per turn, you may increase the result of any player's dice for each of these types by 1. Okay, I'll mix it up. I'll do purple. So now we do 1 of each on those. Okay. So our next 3 enemies and the last 3 of this semester. Oh. Interesting.
I feel like I need to go for that one.
Man.
But none of these. Oh, but then this one, because I can't get there anyway.
I mean, you can't defeat him.
No, but I was looking at him to get more dice.
Or to get more dice, yeah. Yeah, I might try. Because if I defeat him, I'll get 4, which means I get 4 new dice. And because like I might do 2 green and a purple. Because then I can add 2 to mine. And I have a purple reflex. And I have a reroll. I think that's going to be my play. I think I'm going to go here.
Okay. I'll be shooting for a 4.
For a 4?
Yeah.
All right. So close. All right. So I got 5, 8. I got more than enough. So I don't need to do anything here.
I'm gonna reroll.
Let me see the rules real quick on something just to make sure on the reflex tokens. Go ahead and reroll. I think that's fair. What did you roll? Did you just roll a 1?
Yeah.
Holy cow. I don't know what to even tell you on that. You're doing very not great, honestly, on this.
I'm rolling the dice.
These dice are not your friend.
They are not my friend today.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that there's no crazy shenanigans. Well, we can get you to 2.
Should I reroll?
Yeah, reroll. I mean, you don't have much else to do with your life. Although, if you take a wound, I guess that's all you can take. I mean, you won't have anything else to take, so that's fine. Yeah, just do it.
Oh,
You got a 4.
got a 4.
See, now I think I can bump it to a 6 because I think it can count as both of these. I think I can do. You can be like, I'll be like, is that green? And you can say, yep, it's green. And I go, I'll give it +1. And I go, is that purple? And you're like, yeah, it's purple. And then I can give it +1.
I don't know about that.
Well, you don't really want to do that anyway. You want the
Yeah.
experience.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so then we don't need to worry about that shenanigans. So you're lucky you got 1 reroll token.
Yeah.
Because it seems like you're going to have to take a wound here.
You know I am. Pass that dice to me.
Yep. I mean, it's not getting healed anytime soon, but I'll pass it to you. And I absolutely destroyed my guy, which is fantastic.
And he gets 4 more dice.
5 actually, because so he will join, and now I am at 4 experience, which unlocks the 4 experience ones for most of the characters are adding an extra dice. Now, the extra dice are super important for a couple things, because not only does it go, so I immediately get 1 green dice here in my my heal pool, but as you'll see, by adding 4 dice, then when I take a wound, there'll be more that I can heal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I guess that's fair. It's a good mix. So that is that level. So now we will recount 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, did we kill 5 people? We defeat 5 enemies that time? Hey, look at you contributing. So now we got 4. Now we're getting deeper into this deck. These are going to be more difficult. You're going.
I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah, I mean, you're going in with
2 wounds.
You're going to have to get another wound for sure. Assuming you're taking the 2 reroll.
I am.
So then you get to heal all of your dice. You can put 1.
Maybe I should ignore the penalty.
Maybe. I don't know. It feels like you're almost certainly going to take another wound at some point. So,
right?
Losing 2 dice. I mean, losing the 3 reflex isn't too bad. If you can get some reflex.
Right.
I feel like that's.
Okay.
All right, you're going to do that?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. So now we've mixed up our 9 players. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so we're going to start easy. Oh, actually, this is a good. Oh.
Yeah, I don't have red.
Oh.
But.
Oh, and we get a new examiner. Let's see who our new examiner is.
What?
Oh, purple. All right. So here's our new examiner. He is kind of like, imagine like he's anti-purple. So your purple dice get -1. However, your purple reflexes are +1. So kind of an interesting balance. If you have more purple tokens than dice, then that can be beneficial.
Well, I really need to try to defeat one of these guys so that I can then open this ability.
Yes, because then you can, when you use it, instead of losing your dice, it will go. Yes. I think I'm gonna go for. I really like this one.
Oh, that's the one I was looking at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
All I have is purple and green.
Yeah, but okay. But her red is I get 4 more
that
dice.
That is true.
Oh yeah, you don't want to take a wound. You might have to take that one. That's a shame. That's a really good one for me.
And lose 2 dice.
I mean, I guess I could just go for him and just go for 4. I don't know. Yeah, because I mean, I would get 6 dice out of that. But okay, I won't do that. I'll just try and defeat this guy.
I mean, on that one, I can try to go for the 6.
No. I think it's fair. I think it's fair for you to just try to defeat her. I mean, we need to get him out of the deck anyway, because he
won't get out of the deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a red 4.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then
I thought you meant like for me trying to play him.
No. I can get him out of the deck. Like that one's not terrible.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
So do you think I should go with 2 purple or just go 1 purple and
you need a 7?
Yeah.
I mean, all purple dice are -1, but you have 2, so that's 4. Yeah. Oh wait, or do you do 2 green? Because then you'd get 3 purple reflexes, and you can still use your purple dice to support it. And I can still bump you 1.
Okay. 2 green?
Yeah, I think you do 2 green and try and beat her on green, because then you get the purple reflexes.
Okay.
All right. Oh, there's 6.
Oh.
4, 8. Look at that.
Nice roll.
Good job, team. All right. So.
Get over here.
Fantastic. Well done. So now you have 4 experience. So you unlock your 2 experience.
I do.
Now I have rolled a 6. So I have the option now of either defeating him or taking a bigger reward. That's a lot of reflex tokens. What do you think I should do? I mean, my next is 6. If you roll exactly... Oh, wait. And I rolled a 6. Whenever you roll a 6, you may put a die from your pool on an empty spot in the dashboard. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll put this here. Man, I really want this ability. I think I'm going to go for the experience.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the experience. I get a reroll token, and I take the experience. So those are your wounded dice, and I get a reroll. Okay?
Okay.
So, well done. We defeated 2 more enemies. Who are we up against now? All right.
I need some dice.
Oh, well, you got some good ones to get some dice again.
Actually, yeah, that one down there on the end.
There's 4 dice to reroll.
What are the hearts?
As a heal. Heal your dice.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So, I mean, I feel like I definitely feel like you should go for her.
Get some dice.
And get some dice. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I get 6, I get him. I'll need some heals soon. But I can afford a wound because I got 2 reroll, and if I do at least 6 on him. When you roll this dice, give a die of the same type +1 for each die in your dashboard slots. So if I rolled this, I could give another purple dice +2.
And so the reflex tokens will add +1 to that, right? What does that mean?
Yeah, okay. +2. So if you roll 1 dice, then so you can do 2, 4, 6, 8. Like,
so each purple dice is 1 less, right?
Yeah. So whatever you roll on it, it's worth 1 less. But your reflex tokens are worth twice as much.
So I should roll 2 purple.
No, you should just roll 1 purple.
I'm trying to get to 9.
Yeah, but each of these is 2.
Oh, okay.
Because if you roll 2 1s, that's 0. If you roll 1 1, it's 0. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. I would just roll 1 because again, like 2, 4, 6, 8. As long as you roll a 2.
And I also have this guy that will refresh every time though too.
He doesn't refresh every time. He goes here. You have to get.
No, you got to go back there.
No, when a player uses a die from their dashboard ability, heal it. So it would be.
When I play here, I get to heal this one.
No. This is your dashboard ability.
Isn't this who I played last time?
You have to get to this level to do that. If you heal from an enemy ability, which is this, then you may heal one of your dice on to your dashboard abilities. So his combo is essentially you can use this to defeat somebody to then heal. His ability would mean that instead of it going here, it goes here. And if you're healing, if you get one of the heal ones from a card reward, then you can add it back here. So that's your little combo. That's his combo. What? Oh, hey, MG, what is this game? Glad you asked. This is called Hunter x Hunter. It's a brand new game that is coming out from Kess. It's Hunter x Hunter, the 287th exams. You play. It's a cooperative battler dice battle game where you compete. Yeah, and we were at Board Game Geek 2025 here in Dallas, and the Kess team let us have an advanced copy, and we're playing it out and trying it. So yeah, are you a Hunter x Hunter fan? Are you a board game fan? Let us know, and welcome. Thank you for watching. Super glad to have you. All right, so yeah, I would say I would just roll 1 and then use. I mean, you got a lot of tokens left.
Okay, I do have a lot of purple tokens. All right.
So okay, so
what you doing?
What am I doing? I was going to defeat this guy, I think, because I don't have a lot
going for a 6
purple. Yeah, although I guess I could roll this dice and get +2, and it would heal because of your ability. I like board games. I don't know the game. Yeah, it's brand new.
Yep.
I believe it's either coming out, it's either just being released, or
very soon.
Very soon, yeah. So definitely keep an eye out for it.
It's a pretty great co-op game so far.
Yeah, like it's not a lot of co-op games give you the ability to like actually like battle. Well, I guess like Spirit Island is kind of, but like this is way easier than Spirit Island and more fun, I think. Yeah, I think I mean, I guess I could go here. I think I just want to try to beat him. And I'm going to use I'm going to use a green and a purple dice. Or I guess I could try for 9. That just feels like I'm not getting enough dice from this to justify it. But yeah, I'm going to go here and just roll 2 dice. I'm going to roll a green and a purple.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Could we have rolled it? But that's okay. So you rolled 0. So you have to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You have to use 5. I mean, you could roll your other dice. It would heal itself if you wanted. Man, I rolled such good dice that time to save some of your tokens. But I don't know. Maybe not, because you're going to get 4 new dice.
Yeah.
All right. So I rolled that. Oh, and I rolled a 6, so I can add another dice to my board here. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put this here, That seems like a dangerous move, but I have this dice and this dice to play with. I just have to hope that I can heal or not.
All right. I will get 4 new dice and 2 reroll tokens.
Is this yours?
It is.
Okay, so that's in your wounded dice.
All right, that's exactly what I would want. A variety of some colors.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now I've defeated my person, and I'm going to I'll get 1 red and 1 green, just so I have a couple different reflexes to work with here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do now have 6 experience, so I get to unlock this, which I think is a very powerful card. If you roll exactly 1 dice, double the results. So now this is going to allow me to be a little bit more frugal with my dice, especially because I'm down to 1, and 1 red dice could be very powerful.
And with mine, I did not get to defeat him, so he will go back to.
No, did you defeat
Nope.
it? Oh, the 9.
I needed the dice.
You just went for the dice.
Yeah, I went for the dice.
Oh.
Because all I'm left is purple, so it's leaving me pretty restricted on my choices.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's fair.
And I've already taken so many wounds.
All right, so the last.
If you can recall, I have 2 out of 4.
Yeah, you're very close to being out of the exams. All right, man. Contestant 281 is still in here. Oh, she's good. Okay. All right, so we got some options here. Oh, heartbreak though for that. All right, so what are we looking at? Contestant 58. It's a pretty low purple roll to get him as experience, and you get a couple green tokens. Or you'd have to go big to beat him there. So that might be worth it. The contestant 281, who is still one of the starters, she just needs a 4 green, which I think we could achieve with some manipulation pretty easily if you wanted. I'm going to ask that I get to go for contestant 48. And I'm just going to roll 1 red dice because I do get double. So yeah, I'm going to do that.
Okay, I'm going to go with the purple.
Just 1 purple?
Yeah.
Now remember, you get -1 on it.
Right, but I have this and this.
And yeah, I guess I can help
There's
you.
some safety nets there.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's 6. Okay, so all right. Now you're at a 5.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I guess is what you wanted, because you really want the 4.
I want the 4.
Okay, so you're happy.
And he's defeated. So I get 2 green reflex tokens.
And you've defeated him. Congrats.
Which brings me up to 3. Well, I mean, they have 5 minus 2, so 3.
Okay. And so that goes into your wounded. I got 5, which I think is what I wanted, because I get 4 dice and 2 healed. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do 2 healed. Oh, you know what?
What?
It's technically a 10. I don't want her. I want to keep it as a 5. Because I only rolled 1, so my ability gets double. I'm going to keep it as this. I'm going to do 2 heals here and here. And then I'm going to draw 4 new dice.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Whoa. Oh, wait. What are you doing? No.
Wait.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, but there are going to be some that comes to there.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, okay. So we
finish the deck. Okay.
We finished the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we need 9.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. So we got 9. We got a total of 9. We'll shuffle these up. Who's our new examiner?
All right. We have this guy.
Oh, no. So this examiner does not allow us to heal from defeating enemies. So
that is sad. With the cards that I accidentally saw that's coming.
Yes. So we're going to have to play around that for this round. Yeah.
Like that one.
Now, this guy's Oh my gosh, right off the bat, some brutal cards. So with this, that means that her ability, the one that I just capitalized, you could still get 4 dice. However, you could not get the 2 hearts. So it might make sense for me to just try and knock her out at this point.
Yeah.
Now this guy's interesting. So this is the first time we've seen this. He has 3 groups of dice. So that means actually to defeat this individual, you would have to roll, or I guess at that level, you'd have to roll 3 sets of red dice that have at least 1. Now, you'll notice here that this has 2 3s. Now, there is an interesting thing that that can be groups. So let's say that you rolled 3 dice total. You could actually use, and you rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 3. You could use the 1 and a 2 to actually make the 3. So it's just those does not mean that you have to get that on a single dice. It means that a grouping, you have to have separate groups. And that will become important because as I understand it, the later ones get even more powerful. So you'll need to look at different strategies. Yes. All right. So now we're getting into some difficult opponents here. I don't know what your thoughts are. Again, I think I'm going to just try and defeat her.
I think I'm going to try to go for this one.
And are you going to roll? I guess, yeah, you're just going to roll.
Well, by getting a 6, that would give me enough experience to unlock this one.
That's true. So you're going to try, and I guess you can add it, and I can add 1 to it. You know what I might do then is roll this. Are you going to roll a purple?
Yeah.
So if I roll my purple, when you roll this dice, give a dice of the same type +1 for each dice in your dashboard. So I would be able to give yours +3.
Okay.
Oh, you're just trying to get to 6?
Yeah, defeat them.
Okay, well, this way we can really make sure. And this gets healed anyway.
Okay, let's do it.
So hold on, let me just make sure that that makes sense. Because then I need to get 9 on this. So do I need to roll more than 1? No.
Luna.
I'm going to do that. All right. I'm going to roll this dice. And 2 and 4. Okay. So you're good because I'm going to, before we do anything else, I'm going to use a reroll token because I really need a higher than a 2. 4. That's what I needed. Okay. So I can use this to give myself, so 4 turns to 8 because I have his ability to double if I roll exactly 1 dice. So this is an 8. I can use this ability to make it a 9.
Okay.
So that completes that. You're at this. I can add, because I rolled this, I can give that +3.
Okay.
Do you want to go for the 9 or you just want to compete? You want to complete him? You just want to knock him out?
Knock him out.
Okay. So then that does that. Because you have your character, I use this dice here. Instead of it being here, it actually goes to my pile. Thank you for that.
And so when do I get this other?
Now. You get it now. So if you've unlocked, you now have 4 experience total because you have 6 minus 2. Then you've unlocked that ability and you get a purple dice.
Just one time?
Well, no, I mean, it gets added to your pool.
Forever?
Yeah, that's the benefit. Well, I mean, it gets wounded like everything else, right? But like, that's the benefit. Now your pool is bigger.
But I only get it one time.
Yes.
Gotcha.
If that's what you're asking, I guess. Yes. Okay. So this goes away and we face our next 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we got some people that are worth 2 experience. So this is our first. I believe they go up to 3 maybe, but definitely obviously 2. So this one's worth 2 experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get a 2 experience, I do unlock my level 9, which would be 4 reflex tokens and another green dice, which would be pretty sweet. But let me see what we're dealing with here. Man, 2 5s, you get 5 dice from the pool. 2 green, 5 sets. And you get 3 reroll. 16 green. Oh. I kind of want to go for him.
I'm picking for this one.
Well, I think I want to go for him. I think I'm going to go 3 green. I'm even debating on if I want to add a red to this. But I have 1 reroll. I have 1 reflex, which is +2. I have +1 for that. And you could potentially add in a dice, yeah?
Yeah.
To get 4. Man, I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to just throw in this red just to make sure. I'm going to throw in this red just to make sure.
I'm going to go 1 green.
All right. Okay. Oh, right. Nice. Well done. Okay. So you've accomplished your goal. You get a reroll. You've defeated contestant 280.
Really carrying the team around here.
Whoa. Let's see. First of all, I rolled a 6, so I can put a dice here, which is great because then this is a great little team up because now I can use this and it heals. And then if I roll a 6, it goes. So that's great. So this red's out. These 3 go here. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta actually see. All right, so I got 6, 11. That's math. 14, 15. I just need 6. So I'll add +1 from that ability. And that gets me to 16. So fantastic. Happy about that. I defeat this guy who looks like he's got. Oh, those are candles. No, are those syringes or candles? Somebody, I'd have to go back and watch the anime again. I don't remember if this guy is like, oh, come on, focus.
Scoot back, be still. There he goes.
Are those candles or syringes? Somebody who knows this character, let us know. I feel like they're candles. What do you think? Look at that. You're a doctor.
Definitely not a doctor. I'm gonna go candles.
You're gonna go candles? All right. Anyway, I get
defeated, right?
He is defeated. So I get 2 experience points. So I unlock this, which means I get 4 green reflex tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm new to anime. Okay, fair enough. Yes. Well, Hunter x Hunter is a good one. I'll be honest. So if we're talking anime, my favorite anime is got to be Death Note. I have watched Death Note. Now, don't watch the live action version. That made me really sad. But Death Note, absolutely fantastic. She won't watch it with me. It makes me sad. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 green because of that, and then I'm going to get 4 because of my defeat. 1, 2.
These are the last 3 in this group because I'm ready for this examiner to leave. Like, I would really like to heal some dice.
All right. I did not get any red dice there, but MG, what is your favorite? I don't have one. Mine is I don't have one. Fair enough. Appreciate your honesty. All right. Oh, this is the last one here. Oh, yes, man.
In this group.
Oh,
so man. Then we'll get a new examiner after this.
Look at this dude. So
I know.
They are getting tough. Like, but you weren't going to get. He's 20. That is 22. You can't see it because
I'm having to blow through all my dice and not heal any of them.
22. But you get to heal 5 and you get 5 of any token, or if you get 2 groups of 6. So that's, I mean, I could actually do that.
I mean, this next one, if I'm able to defeat someone, will then bring me to a +6.
Oh, spy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a pretty good one too. Yeah, you'll enjoy that for sure. Baby girl. Our dog. I don't know if you hear our dog. She is losing her mind right now on something.
A toy, of course.
All right. So.
But like I said, if I defeat one more, it will bring me to a +6.
To a +6.
Yeah.
Which is good then that we got this guy out of the way, because your
Yeah.
ability to heal an enemy card to put
Right,
into that is,
right.
is really strong.
So I have the ability to, I do have some red die.
You do have some red dice. That's true.
You have some purple if need be, but it'd be better if you chose any color.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm going to go with green. I think I'm going to roll 1 green and try and defeat him. Because my ability is double the roll. Or you know what? I actually think I'm going to roll this one because it'll heal it. It doesn't get taken out. Oh no, I was going to roll green because then I can, my green, these are all +2.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to roll green. I'm going to try and get to this 9 and just get him out of here.
Do you think I should go ahead and do 2 6s? Or 2 die?
Two
to
red.
Get a 6?
I mean, you got 2 rerolls. You don't have any way to improve it.
Just rolling.
Yeah, I would say so. I think you got to roll 2. Hey, there you go.
Exactly. Got a 6.
You got your 6. Okay, so you're set. I, however, rolled a 2, which is technically a 4. I mean, I could go 6, 8. I would have to give 3 tokens up. I think rerolls are really powerful. I gotta use it. I'm gonna get one if I defeat him anyway. So I'm gonna use a reroll token here. Reroll. Oh my! Punished. Absolutely punished. So now that's a 2. So I can get it to a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you want this die?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll take this. I'll do that. I will get him. I'll get 1 purple, 1 green, 1 reroll, and him. Okay.
All right. New examiner. Da, da, da.
Oh, who do we got here? Oh, a little punk. So this is obviously the he is more of the insightful punk. So he is anti-strength. So all of the strength dice are going to get -1. However, the strength reflexes are going to be worth.
No, he doesn't go there.
I know. I realized that when I was doing that. All right. So, and we are down to 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6. Or
yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, we are out of cards.
So this is our deck.
Well, and so I think we're almost at the final exam then.
Isn't it like 10 or less?
Let's see what happens. I've watched 4 or 5 episodes. I don't know how many episodes I've watched, but they were good. Watched 4 or 5. Yeah. No, don't worry about spelling. Yeah. No, it's your English teacher isn't here. There's no rules on that. End of round. So we want to go towards the. We actually started doing pretty good there.
Yeah.
All right. So
I still only have 2 wounds.
That's true. You got those like at the first round. Final exam. Once there are no more cards in the enemy reserve deck, no more cards in the enemy reserve deck.
As you can see.
The enemy deck will get smaller each time an enemy is eliminated. At the end of each round, if there are less than 10 cards total in the deck, the final exam begins. Well, that seems weird though, because that would only make sense if it was like 12. Because like that doesn't really make a ton of sense because it starts at 9. So we would never get to play the last cards. Right? Like because we only start with 9. We don't start
But they're
with
all
12.
shuffled together, so.
No, they're not. They're in a stack, remember?
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I don't want it to end. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to end. I'm having too much fun.
Joe, all good things have to come to an end.
No, I'm not ready to say goodbye. Place enemy cards. Oh wait, maybe I did the deck wrong. No, okay. Place enemy cards from the top of the enemy deck. Oh, but no, it said 9. Where did it say to refill steps of rounds? Where's the end of round? I might have messed something up here. End of round. Once each player has collected the rewards, round is over. We begin to the next round. Each player takes the cards. If there are no cards left in the enemy deck to deal out, count out the number of cards in the pile and add from the enemy reserve deck until there are the same number of cards as in the starting deck. Yeah. 9 for 10 and 6 for 1. So maybe for 2 players, that's it. Like that, maybe that's just it. I don't love that. I don't think. I kind of want it there to be like, I felt like I want to see the last characters to fight. Okay. Once there are no more cards in the enemy reserve deck, the enemy deck will get smaller each time an enemy is related. At the end of a round. Oh, so at the end of a round. So technically we still play one last round.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That would make sense.
Okay, so that makes sense. Yes. Okay, so we play one last round, at which point there will be less than 10 cards in the total deck. Okay. Discard the current examiner. Shuffle the remaining. Okay. Here we go. So once there no more cards in the enemy, it will get smaller. Oh man. So completely unrelated. So, and I won't name a name, but somebody from our Sunday group who I was playing a bigger game with, the leader of our Sunday group.
Yeah.
I took one of his books, one of his things, and I folded it up. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, it was I thought he was actually going to, like, I thought I had done like the worst thing ever.
That is.
Like to him, like bending over his rule book was like unfathomable, like absolutely cardinal sin. It was insane. Oh no. Oh, don't worry, it's not going to end soon. Actually, maybe we'll play another small game here. We got a couple other small games, and we're going to be doing more content. So make sure that you like and follow us. Thank you for saying that you're enjoying this. I'm glad that you're having fun. We're having fun doing it. Okay, so we are. This is so much fun. Look at that in caps. You gotta love that. All right. So we'll discard the examiner card. We'll shuffle the remaining enemy cards and deal 1 to each player. During a player's final exam, the enemy dealt to the player will change up the rules of the fight of their final exam conditions. In the lower right corner, that's where you'll see the final exam condition selection for your reference. Okay. Deal each player a card from the final exam face up. Simultaneously, each player rolls any number of dice and uses reroll tokens, reflex tokens, skills, and abilities to meet or exceed one of the challenges on their final exam card. Keep in mind their final exam conditions. If a player is unable to defeat either their challenge on the final exam card, they take 1 wound. Dun, dun, dun. During the final exam, players may also choose to take the wound to refresh their dice as usual. Repeat steps 3 through 5 until a player has challenged 5 final exam cards. Oh. I was like, this will be easy. All we got to do is defeat 1 final. Nope. We have to do it 5 times. Okay, maybe it's not almost over. Yeah. So easy to find you, yes. Dun, 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 dun. But wait, there's more. We don't have to defeat one, we have to defeat 5. If a player gets 4 wounds during the final exam, they are out. Looking at you, Captain 2 Wounds. Each player.
Hey, but I got this really early on. I've been surviving.
That's true. You have been surviving. Each player is able to defeat all 5 of the final exam cards, gets their hunter's license. This is what we are competing for, the legendary hunter's license.
But let's make sure we're both getting there, Joe. It is a co-op game.
Whoa, hey, I'm here for you. I've been carrying you along this whole time.
I don't think that's been the way it's happening.
All right. Well, there we go. We're going to figure this out. So we got, see, this is what he's worried about. What?
I also unlocked this other.
Oh, so if you heal from an enemy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, let me see where my experience is at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I didn't quite make it to the last of my abilities, which is fair. It would be pretty difficult to do. I think you'd have to really get some of those 2-pointers. But yes, I would have gotten +1 to his reflex skills, which definitely would be nice. Okay. So let's do, well, actually, I mean, I guess
there's still a chance.
I guess, is there a chance? Because do we get the experience from for competing, like, the people? I guess we'll figure that out. Maybe it'll make more sense once we get to that point. All right. So our last round of.
Oh, geez.
All right. Oh, and this is what they said, that there was farmable. So there are some, so like this guy here. So if you didn't want the game to end, so let's say you were playing a higher player count and you needed to do some farming, this guy does not have a way to be removed from the deck. So you could theoretically farm him if you wanted to get some, I don't know why the heck you'd want to do that. I'm sure that there's a use case for it, but I don't know. I don't want to do that. Okay, so who are you thinking? Neither of us have 3. Neither of us have any red.
None.
Oh, okay. So we're not defeating him.
No.
Okay, so he's out. So then the real question is, oh wait, we don't have any red. So all this would do is get 1 dice out of the bag. Is that how I read that?
Kind of looks like it.
Okay. Oh, this is about to be rough.
Yeah. Way to deal out these cards.
That was a terrible deal. I guess I'll try to defeat that one down there.
And what am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing. I mean, you could try to get 20. I don't know.
I don't have the dice. Do I take a wound?
No, goodness, no. I don't think you can afford a wound. I think you just have to fight somebody and just lose 1 dice. I think you just take the L on this one. I think you fight this guy and lose. I don't know. That's terrible.
All right. Let's go.
But I don't yeah. What do we, so you think I should try? All right, so do I just roll 2 dice then? Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 2 dice.
Okay. I guess I'm rolling a green.
With your 1, epic. Well done. All right, let's see if I do a little bit better. A 4 and a 1. Holy.
Also, mind you, green are 1 less.
Oh, so you rolled a 0.
Yeah.
All right. I think I just lost 2 dice for nothing because I don't know that I want to pay a bunch of resources to get red tokens that I can't use, and it's not worth going all the way up to that for 5. Although,
Oh man.
2, 4. Unless you wanted to be nice and roll your dice for me.
Because then it would heal, right?
No. Anyway, no, I think we just take the loss. I'm just going to take the loss. We just say they defeated us. They go here. Okay. So then, no. So now we deal each other. So you get one. Where's the final exam? So this is who you have to defeat. This is who I have to defeat, I think. And then maybe we shouldn't have defeated the easier people. Maybe we should have let the easier people through so that we could fight them in the final exam. Okay, so I'm not sure what this. We'll go through this. How many times have you gone live? This is actually no. This is our first. Well, technically, I guess twice. This is our first. Yeah, I guess twice. This is our first live game that we've done. We did a live like other thing. And you go charge my AirPods. Go charge your AirPods. Get it. Don't miss any of the action here. All right, final exam. All right. So then we each get one of these. So I need the rule book. Let's see what it says. Any hints on there? Final exam conditions. Okay. Ignore. So, okay. So this is what you have to get, I guess. Strength and fire. You have to meet one of those conditions, I'm guessing. So this you have to meet one of these two conditions.
Okay. And
then this is your penalty, I guess here. Discard show, and so the enemy cards just give different conditions. So we're not. This is the final exam, and then this is the modifier.
Okay.
Okay. So ignore the dice of this color that rolls this number. So if you roll a red 4, it doesn't count. And if I roll a red 3, it doesn't count. Spoiler. We're not rolling any reds, so we'll be okay. So those are actually pretty easy conditions for this first exam. Will you go live soon? Again, what do you think? When's our next go live for sure?
Definitely on Wednesdays.
Well, maybe not this Wednesday.
Oh yeah, not this Wednesday. We'll be
maybe though.
Maybe, but possibly tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, we could play one of our favorites.
You want to go live tomorrow night?
Yeah.
MG, are you free tomorrow night, buddy? We do. I mean, it might be a little bit later because we actually have like a Sunday gaming group, but. Yeah, we could do. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow night.
Maybe do a game of harmonies. Eat a butt kick.
Whoa! Oh, you're throwing down the gauntlet. You want to embarrass yourself at harmonies?
I mean, wouldn't it be pretty great for you to lose at one of your favorite games?
I don't lose at harmonies. I don't lose at harmonies.
That's not what the stats say.
Is it late at night? It'd be like 7 or 8, maybe.
Yeah.
It'd be like now. Like I don't know what time zone you're in, but like it'd be probably about now is when we would start. I guess I could just leave everything set up to stream tomorrow. Okay. So all we have to do then is complete one of these exams. Or no, we have to complete 5.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. 1.
Okay. So for my goal, I have to either get 8 green or 11 of any. And for Crystal, she has to get 9 purple. Because she doesn't.
All I have is purple.
You don't have any red dice. And our penalties are that our red dice have some things that don't count, which is easy enough. That doesn't really impact us. So let's go. I'm going to. Oh man, actually, I'm low on green dice. I might have to take a wound. I'm not going to take a wound yet because I'm just going to roll 1 green dice because my green dice. I get double the results plus, yeah. So I'm just rolling 1. What are you doing? You're gonna roll one play. You think you're gonna get 9 out of that?
I mean, what other options do I have?
Take a wound now. And
Refresh all my dice?
refresh all your dice? I don't know. Yeah, try it. I mean, because then you can just take a wound next time anyway. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
So we're rolling. I'm rolling both of them.
All right. I rolled a 1. Okay. We just rolled terrible. We are failing our exams pretty bad. This feels way too much like high school again. So my 1 is a 2. I don't feel good about. Oh, I guess I can. This is my last reroll token.
Does it reroll one or both?
I only rolled 1.
Oh, well, if I reroll, does it reroll one or both?
1.
Shoot. Should I try it?
Well, I could.
Or I could try to reroll that 1 and see if I get a 6.
Well, you need 9. I could. What if I rolled this dice and then gave you +3?
Okay.
So I can roll this dice. Let me see what I get here. So I'm giving you +3.
Okay.
And I can give you +4 because of this. So now you're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can just use 1 and be at 9.
Okay.
You need to keep 3 of these so that way you can
Yeah,
take a wound.
take a wound.
Okay. So now this dice that you used goes into here.
Yeah.
My dice that I use goes into here because of your special ability. Okay, I think I'll be there. That on paper. All right. Well, we will definitely be streaming a lot more live. So
Yeah.
Thank you, MG. And you know what? You get to be officially one of our first fans and followers. We'll definitely make a note of that. MG the OG. That'll be you. MG the OG. Thank you so much for interacting with us as we get started with this broadcasting. Okay, so I lost. I used this token.
You did.
No, wait, I
No.
haven't yet. I didn't. I debated it.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I rolled a 3. Where did my 3 go? So I have 3, 4, 5, 6.
But remember, it heals. So that's
yeah,
why I put it over there.
Yeah, that's why it heals. I think I need to I'm going to re-roll this green dice.
Oh. Was that the goal?
No.
To do the same thing?
No, I don't want to. So 2, 3, 6. But I need to get to 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, that feels so bad.
But we did it.
I guess we passed our first. We have to do this. We have to pass 5 of these.
Hey, I'm about to take a wound and get some dice back.
Okay. All right. So first exam passed. Holy cow. All right. Next exam. Here's your penalty is none of your 5s count.
Okay.
And mine is.
You take a wound.
What? There's no way that that's just what that is. Do I just take a wound because this is my person? Are you kidding me? Before the battle begins, take this much damage?
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, I mean, I guess technically I get all my dice back. And I can lose 2. I wonder if I lose 2 experience, do I lose my ability?
I think so.
Well, I mean, they can't take it back because, like, that's just. I'm gonna say no. It just now I have to get that. So okay, that's fine. I'll take a wound. This is gone. I'll go here.
Oh, let me get that for you.
-2. Bum bum bum. Add that to my stack. But I do get all my dice back. And I get to add 1 back here, which I'll do here. Okay, so that's fine. That's not great, but now I have lots of dice. That was a brutal, brutal wound. Okay, your final exam, is a mix of green. You have to either get a group of 3 green or 3 purple and 5 green, or a total of 10. And for my next final exam, I have to get a single group of 9 purple or 2 groups of 3 and 5 green. What
So am I going ahead and taking this wound to get my dice back?
I think you have to, yeah. You know what? Well, no, because you can't pay the 2.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, what happens if you flip an enemy that gives you a wound?
I know.
If you would flip mine, you would die.
I would have, yeah.
Well, I mean, actually, it wouldn't have impacted you because you had to take a wound. That would have been better for you to get it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You're on your last leg there.
Yep.
Because you did that, you get to put 1 in your thing. Yes. We love that you like watching us. Thank you, MG the OG. All right. So how are you going to tackle your exam? Are you going for the straight 10? Are you going to try and do the split? 3, 5? I mean, I can give you a couple modifiers.
You thinking like 1 purple, 1 green?
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to do 3 purple. I think, and I'm going to use this one here. So I can give your purple. Actually, your purple doesn't need it. Your green does, but I can help with your. Yeah, let's just do this.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Okay. Well, I can bump your purple. That's fine because I crushed my exam. And because of this, I get to put. I'm going to put this here. Because I rolled a 6, I get to move 1 dice over.
So should I re-roll that green?
I think you have to. I mean, I can make it a 3.
But I need a 5.
Then, yep, you better re-roll that green.
That's a doing.
Good luck. Three. I can get it to a 4. You can use that to get it to a 5.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. 2 exams passed. Holy cow. Maybe we were supposed to only flip 1. Maybe I did the final exam. I don't think did we each get? Hold on. Give me the let's see, final exams. We didn't make it this far in the demo, to be fair to the Kess team.
That's true.
Dashboard, enemy reserve, rewards, skills, final exam. Shuffle the remaining enemy cards and deal each one. The enemy will change your results of the fight. Finally, each player plays. Each rolls the number of tokens if the player is unable to defeat 3 through 5. Oh, I think that we weren't supposed to get new people. That the people we got at the beginning were it. Like that's our final exam modifier. We're not supposed to continually get new ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because it actually says repeat. Oh, and I know. Sorry if he's never gonna watch it. Yeah, steps 3 through 5. So really it's just that. Okay. So, but I mean, I think we keep those. I think we have to keep these.
Okay.
Because these look hard. I mean, this guy's no reroll for me. This means that your 3s don't count.
Okay.
Okay.
Final exam.
So we know, which actually is fair. So now these will be our final people for the exams. Okay, so you got, we need to do 3 more of these?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to do that.
I know.
You're very wounded over there.
Oh, thanks for noticing.
Because you need to minimize, because you're going to have to use 2 purple to do this minimum.
Or 2 green. Yep, 2 purple.
2 purple. I think you used 2 purple.
Let's go.
I'm going to use, I guess I'm going to use, no, I'm going to use 2 green. Because then I can, oh, wait, I can just use 1 green and try to get a, no, I'm going to use, wait, how many more do we have? We have 3, we have to get 3 more?
Yep.
So I'm going to roll 3 green. I'm just going to make sure that I get it. And I crushed it. Okay, so you got a 3 and a 2. Okay, so keep the 3, reroll the 2. Oh, your 3 doesn't count.
I know.
So, yeah, have fun with that. Well, I can bump your 3 to a 4.
Okay.
With my ability. So you can bump that to a 4. And then re-roll your 2.
Yeah.
Four. I guess you can roll that one. Of course, that's a 5.
Of course it is.
All right, so you passed your exam barely. This comes here. I can add another 1 to my board. I'm not going to. Maybe I will. Actually, I'm gonna add a green here. Okay. So, all right, our next one is
wow.
3 and 5, 9 and 7. Nikes. I have to go for 9 purple. Now for your green, you're good. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll this green dice to guarantee you safety because I will give you +4.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
So then just roll 1 purple?
No, you have to still roll a green because I can give it +4.
And so I'll go into a purple and a green on the last round, assuming we beat them.
I mean, no, you'll go 2 green and a purple.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And so I have to roll 3 purple. So I'm going in only with green.
Okay.
So 6 and 2. Okay, so you're fine because I use this ability to bump you.
Okay.
So you've passed. I got 5. I got exactly 9. So I passed.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. What did you roll? Making
6
sure.
and a 2.
Okay. Just making sure.
Like it's not a 3.
Your old lady was like, no 3s allowed. She doesn't want average.
I think that's a dude.
Is it almost time to go? Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting.
All right.
And so that's going to be easy for me. I'm just going to roll all of my.
Should I just roll all my dice?
Yeah, I think so. I think we just roll all of our dice because
final exam.
Final exam.
Final exam of the final exam.
Final exam. Holy cow. I don't know about you. I crushed my exam.
Do you have 1 to spare?
Yeah, I can give you 1 from here.
Okay.
Or I could bump your purple. Either way.
Okay.
Either way, you got it.
All right.
That is it. We have successfully completed our first Hunter x Hunter. Here you go. Congratulations. We are official Hunter x Hunters. Boop, 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 boop. Wait, yes. Okay, so do you want to do a quick game of Tacta since we got it all set up?
Yeah, we actually could.
Yeah, okay.
But on a side note, I also want to give a shout out to my nephew today because today is his birthday.
Oh, Nephew, shout out.
Yep. So I just want to say happy birthday to Eli on his 12th birthday. I wish he was
Well?
here playing games with us. 12, Joe.
Oh,
12.
my goodness. 12 going on 20.
That's what
My
he thinks.
goodness. Well,
But
happy birthday.
I do wish he was here
Happy
celebrating
birthday.
us with a good game.
You know, it's Cheese's birthday, too.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is Cheese's birthday.
Happy birthday, Cheese.
Yeah. Cheese is someone we're going to be playing in Vegas with next week.
That's right.
All right. So you want to clean up and I'll find Tacta? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Do you know where Tacta is?
Yes, I do. Bottom of the cabinet.
Bottom of the cabinet.
So really, I just did your job.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? Now.
Where's your card?
We joke that whenever we play a new game, if I really want to buy the game, I have to let her win because she's way more likely to buy a game if she wins.
Because we have so many games.
I mean, we have a couple hundred, whatever. Oh, you can't. Oh, you know what? I removed the audio was from mine. Oh, that's. You know what? So everything that was said after I removed it. So you got to give your review again. Thank you, MG. That was a good call. I forgot when I removed my image from the screen. Mine's got the audio. Hers does not. So go ahead. Sorry. Give the.
My review on the game is I give it 2 thumbs up. I like the co-op aspect of this game, and I enjoy the replayability that it will have. I think it will still play very differently because of the examiners. We didn't cover all the examiners, nor were we able to defeat all the enemies. And the fact that you are shooting for different goals on them will also give diversity to the game. But overall, really, 2 thumbs up. I enjoy it. I also like the fact that I'm not super knowledgeable on Hunter x Hunter, but still have the ability to play and enjoy the game.
Yeah, no, that is nice. I feel like sometimes games go too hard thematically, and then it's difficult for you to follow the game if you don't know the content. And that's really hard. I feel like again, Kess has done a great job. Yeah. I mean, even the Tamagotchi game, I feel like even if you never owned a Tamagotchi, and I know I keep talking about it. And you
could still appreciate it.
Yeah, you still appreciate the gameplay. And I feel like this is the same. Even if you don't know Hunter x Hunter, knowing the characters, it gives a little bit more kind of that nostalgia.
Yeah.
So I feel like they do a great job of capturing the brand's nostalgia without making it necessary to enjoy the game, which is I think is a tricky balance.
It is. Yeah, that's a good point.
But yes, so as we're cleaning this up, I'm going to tell you what we're going to play next. This is called Tacta. Completely different game. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll explain it a little bit more, but we picked this one up. It's from the OP games. I
didn't know OP made that. You know what? We're several OP games in our collection, actually.
Yeah, OP games is great. Did you just drop all those on the floor?
Dropped one.
You dropped all of them on the floor?
No, I dropped one.
Oh, my goodness. This is our camera. Hey, and you know what I appreciate? It does look like we got nice the bags for all the components. which is always important. So everything has its place. Oh, and then my next concern was cards. I don't like cards just floating around. So I know it's a small thing, but I do appreciate that the box has dedicated spots for the cards and the components, so they stay in their box. MG says, all right, this feels like a little MG, the best day of your life. Are you his is this your nephew? Secretly? Are you secretly her nephew?
I don't know.
I love watching y'all. Well, we love that you love watching us. That's fantastic. You've made our day. We were totally expecting, we didn't announce this ahead of time. We didn't really advertise the stream. We just kind of like, hey, we're going to do this thing and go live. So we really weren't expecting anybody to watch, if we're being honest. We just wanted to do the thing. So I'm so glad that you got to join us, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. And I do hope that you catch more live streams moving forward. All right. So we got all these. All right. I think those go there. Those go there. Ooh, where did all the people go, though?
Oh.
You got to make room.
Probably here.
Probably there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the other thing. Like, we only played 2 of the 5 characters. So I think even having different combinations of the characters would have a great impact. Kind of how you leverage their abilities and the number of players. Because right now we're just playing 2 players. But, again, definitely we'll play different at 3 and 4 players. All right. Look at that. Everything fits so nicely in his box. Finishing that. Yes. Hey, you know what? That's it. I'm glad. You know what? That's all that matters. If we have 1 viewer, it's worth it to me. All right. There we go.
Rulebook.
Oh, can't forget the rulebook. Back
to
where we started with the beautiful rulebook right there on top. All now nicely punched out. Ready to play,
placed.
and then of course you got to have the nice. Oh yeah, this is a okay. It's a little bit slower than I was expecting. I'm not trying to press too hard. I've seen people get like, oh, why are you pressing so hard?
Oh my gosh!
All right, but now on to the second part. This is called Jacked. This game is really quickly becoming one of our favorites.
It is. Played it last night as well.
Yeah, there you go. What color you want?
You know what color I am. Why are you asking these nonsense questions?
Well, I don't know. You played it last night. Maybe you changed your mind.
Nope, purple didn't let me down.
It's going to let you down tonight. I can promise you that. All right. There you go. There's purple. I'm going to be green.
All right, object of the game. You got 18 cards, and I'm going to be purple. Joe's going to be green. And we are trying to place these cards in a legal move that completes the white frame that is on it. And by the end of the game, after both of us have placed 18 cards, we're trying to see who has the most dots still showing. Now, so far, the record of the times that me and Joe have played together, I am leading in wins.
I don't know that. Is that true?
That is absolutely true.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
That's embarrassing.
Yep.
All right. Where can we put this here? It has the same name as my crush. You have a crush named Tacta? That's kind of impressive.
All right. You ready? First player is determined with the lowest amount of dots that is showing on their hand.
You ready?
Yep. Boom.
All right. You go first. Not necessarily an advantage in this game is what we've kind of figured out.
I don't know about that.
I think we should play a stream rule that if you can't see it on stream, it doesn't count for points.
Incorrect.
All right. Me? Yes. My name is Joe. Yes. So as you can see, what we're doing here is we're lining these up. You have to keep the lines complete, and we will be counting the number of dots. So she is likely going to cover up that 2, just like I thought. So she just took 2 points away from me, which was not very nice of her.
So his 5 card is clearly worth 3.
Yes. And I am in a, well, I guess I'll just do this. I knew you were going to do that. But
But did you?
Yeah, I did. You're predictable.
Of winning?
I don't have such a card. Oh, you know what? Here. At least I can protect my 2. This was not a legal move.
Yes, it is.
Is that a legal move?
Yes. I mean, yours is debatable. Mine was first. Yours really isn't.
No, it is.
Not.
They're both legal. Is it not?
I feel like yours isn't.
No, because yours is a 4. No, these are both legal. They're both legal.
You're scooching mine over. I didn't place it there. I placed it in the middle.
No, whatever. That's legal. I don't want to hear it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. What's a good name? What are you trying to do here, Merv? That is not illegal. You know that the corners can't match the corners. Corners can only match the middles. Corners only match the middles.
You don't know.
I do know. You know. It's not go to jail. MG says you go to jail. Oh, I can't see that, though. Not very tight. This is a very we're not very talkative during this game. It's very intense. It's very much like
And still Joe continues to lose. Can't place that there. Can't place it there. You knew it was never going to work.
I don't know. I just wanted to see.
You knew it. You knew it. You knew it, Joe.
I didn't know it for sure.
Oh, you knew it.
Fine, whatever. Here, there you go. Lose your 2 and be happy about it. We might need to zoom out. Y'all are just like, yeah. I feel like you're peeking at my card. You're cheating. Are you cheating over there?
No, I mean, if you're talking about losing, Joe losing.
Cheating, pumpkin eater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. There you go. Enjoy that blocked 3. That 3 is safe. Those are my 3 points. So again, as you can see, there's both defensive and offensive ways to play. So offensively is obviously taking another player's dots. Playing defensively, so in this scenario here, this 3 is protected, much like her 3 here is protected. No one can really play on that. And you start to look, for those types of plays as the game goes on. There's a ton of variation to this. Yeah. Oh, MG agrees. Oh, I like MG. MG is my new favorite. MG says she needs to go to jail. She's cheating. There you go.
Absolutely, and not cheating, winning maybe.
Oh, well,
but Joe,
here, hold on. I feel like I want to get a special zoom in on this. Did your 6 just turn to 2? That's a shame. What a shame that you lost all those points.
Rude.
Yeah. MG agrees. You're a cheater. Go to jail. What's going on down there?
Don't worry about it.
She ain't winning. MG says you ain't winning. Yeah, you got nothing down there. I don't know what you're doing down there. Nonsense. All right. Where do I want to go here? You're purple. So I think I can do that. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Look at that play. Oh, another protected 3. That means this guaranteed to score 4. I might lose 1 point here because it's unprotected, but getting 4 out of 5 points is a great day. Oh, look at this! The sun is hitting that camera. It's hitting my lens. Hold on, I'm gonna go fix that. You don't cheat. MG will tell me if you cheat. I'm watching you.
Sure you are.
Better not be cheating.
Oh, that's not the sun. It's
What?
the kitchen light.
No. It was coming across
okay.
my. It's coming across. I was getting sunbeams across my camera. Okay. Yeah, you ain't winning. I was watching her. All right, thank you, MG. MG's got my back. MG the OG in the house. Oh. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, don't get too anything yet. Man, where I got. Oh, dang it. No, I'm not. I'm not giving that to you. I'll do this. And I think you have to play around the obstacle. So if you hit the tripod, you can't build. You're not allowed to move any of the filming equipment. It adds an extra element. No, we're good. We're good, MG. I don't know. Next one might be a little harder, but we'll see. We'll see where she plays. Let's see. As you can see, it's getting more. Where's she going? Oh, dang! That's a good. That's a good play. You gotta respect where respect is due, and that's a good play. And I think I'm in a bad position on my next one.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, we won't know till you play.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, actually, hold on. I think the computer. No.
Yep. It's there, and it's not under the computer.
Hold on. No, in order to do it.
Look how far you're pressing yours. It's not even. You gotta scoot it up.
Oh my God. Fine. You're gonna become a YouTuber, MG. All right. Well, you let us know. We'll be your first subscribers, buddy. All right, man. That I knew that was gonna be bad. Where can I do this? Man, this is not looking good. Nope. All right, fine. Just do that.
Absolutely not.
Oh man, that's a pretty good
one. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Man, I feel a lot of purples out there.
I don't know. The game is there's still plenty of game to be played. Why is there a no? Get that out of here. Yeah, no, you'd have to play the one that actually
whatever.
Yeah.
Cheater.
What is that? Really? Like,
Oh, you
I
just
can't
moved
even.
it.
That does not feel like a legal
You
move to
just
me.
moved the whole tripod. It's legal.
This feels like I can't even get
You
it on
moved
camera.
it.
Look at that. Look at. Okay, fine. I'll move it.
Move it back to where it was.
That feels illegal.
Nope.
Uh,
It's legal.
then I should be able to play underneath the tripod at that rate. It's not. MG says it's not.
It is.
Well, you're lucky. I have this move over here.
Wow.
So I'll let it slide. What? Get that? What was that? That was absolutely no good. Actually, it might have been because these are all a little wonky. But you didn't even fight for it, so get it out of here. Get that trash out of here. No, that is clearly breaking that white line. That's the rule. You can't break the white lines.
Whatever. Okay, do I want to take any of your extra points?
You can't take any
Yes,
of my
I can.
extra points. What? Get.
Boom.
No, that's breaking the white line.
You've moved it so much.
No, that is clearly not. That's clearly not allowed. She needs to go to jail. You're going to jail.
What's your last part?
Cuff him, Dana. What? You try. What is happening here? Although I do realize that when I lift up my hand, it actually shows it on the camera.
Oh.
So I had to pull my hand back. You can't cheat. Oh, it's getting tricky underneath there. I think.
Absolutely not. No. Nope. I tried to play a card there. You said it was illegal.
No, I said you didn't fight for it.
I
Look,
did.
That
I did.
clearly
You can't.
fits.
It can't. No.
I literally said you didn't fight
Nope.
for it and that they were
Nope.
Look at that.
Nope.
That is absolutely legal.
Nope.
There's no white. You moved. You even adjusted it. There's no white overlap.
There is.
There. How you playing it? Why do you have? Is that your last card?
Yeah.
Did you cheat or are you missing a card? Because I have 2 cards left, and you went
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16.
How many cards should you have?
I think there was 18. Oh, no, you didn't give me all my cards.
It's not my fault. You can't count.
Well, then I could play either one then.
Do you want to change your move? That's illegal anyway.
It's not illegal.
It's hell illegal. It was way over that line. What was your last
That
card?
girl was hungry. She was $8 dry food.
Shit, or drive it.
I'm not showing you, cheater.
I'm just trying to see if I can steal any points from you. Oh wait, I'm gonna go. Oh man, I'm not gonna show this. No,
You can't go
okay,
there.
fine. Here you go, right there. What do you got? Wow, way over there, way out in the booty. She's really pushing it. That's all right. I'll go ahead and play off of that and get the final 6. He ain't cheat. I don't cheat. I would never cheat. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? He's probably been messaging me.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Ready to sum up these scores?
All right, let's do this quick. think I might have 45. How many do you have?
50.
No, then I'm recounting.
It's okay. Recount.
6, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I don't remember if I counted these or not.
Do you need me to count your dots for
41,
you?
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52.
That's incorrect. Stop it. I'll count
All right,
yours.
count them up.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, thank you, MG.
I don't think so.
Oh! Hold on. What's that? Oh, we got a close up. Huh?
I got 49.
What?
Yeah.
Count it again. You got 52.
No, 52.
52.
But you should recount mine.
I'm not recounting yours. In fact, I'm about to wipe it off.
3, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh. We have a meeting. We have a very important meeting. We're actually we're meeting with another game developer. Sorry.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 51, I think.
Not 52. That's all that really
I'll go with it.
matters. All right. Oh, no, I don't have that.
Good game.
Good game. High five. All right. Well, that is going to do it for this very special live event for Lucky Frog Gaming. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm calling the police on her. MG's calling the police on you.
Oh my goodness, for winning.
Yes, but don't worry, we will be back. We will be streaming more. So thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Any other final words for our budding audience?
Well, I mean, if you enjoyed this playthrough of Hunter x Hunter and this quick game of Tacta, like and subscribe and keep an eye out for some more upcoming live streams. And let us know what aspect of Hunter x Hunter that you liked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
And until next time,
stay lucky, stay gaming.